Yo, what's going on YouTube? This your boy Kamen Rider Zero Spike back again once again. And today, people, today we're here for Kamen Rider Gotchard episode 12. Now, this episode is the debut episode of Kamen Rider Dread, and we also got the debut of the Gacha Caliber, and which is like, you know, foreshadowing his next form, which foreshadowing Ichinose's next form, and also foreshadowing like an ultimate form that I've been seeing the scans of, but I'm not gonna say anything about that right now because it hasn't came out yet. But also, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, I thought Kamen Rider Dread was going to be Kudo's dad. It isn't, which it isn't, which in my defense, I didn't think it was gonna be the person that they thought was that they made it into be, and also it just kind of made sense at the time. Like, it kind of made sense at the time, you know, considering the fact that we don't know 100% if he's dead or not, and the Abyssal sisters were pointing out to the fact that, hey, if your dad, like, what if I tell you if your dad was still alive? Like, that's what I thought was happening in the background. I just felt that way, but it makes sense of why. It don't make sense completely. I don't know. I just didn't think it was gonna be this person. It was out of nowhere. I didn't think it was gonna be this person, but it makes sense of why they chose this person. Stuff like that, and it also shows that this person had a lot of hidden potential that was like not yet put out because they're so shy. But yeah, man, and also I kind of thought that the spy was gonna stay around a bit longer, but she didn't. It's like, yo, like, I at least thought she was gonna last 3 episodes. She lasts like an episode and a half because she's out of here in like the beginning of this episode, and the majority of this episode is mostly just fighting. It is. It's basically everybody versus the Abyssal sisters and Dread. Like, it was out there. Like, he made a really, really big dramatic appearance because he was going out there whooping everybody's ass, and he also introduced a new type. Introduced basically like dark Kimmys. The Abyssal sisters have created duplicates of Kimmy cards, but they're like a dark version. They were able to do that, so now they have like every Kimmy card that they have, but like a dark version. We don't know if they have every one, but they have a good assortment of dark Kimmy cards, and are able to use and then Dread is able to use these cards and bring out the Kimmy's like full potential. But yeah, but to our surprise, the dark Mr. Kamen Rider Dread is Sabimaru, and I was like, yo, why did it have to be him? It was so messed up. Why did it have to be Sabimaru? You see how it's controlling him? Like, the Dread, I don't know if the driver is just complete full like human malice. So it's controlling Sabimaru, and also our main Abyssal sister, she's also able to control him as well, and she basically sicks him on everybody. And the first person to go down is Kurogane. I kind of saw that coming. I knew Kurogane was going to be like the one to really rush in like that and to really attack him, because nobody else going to rush Sabimaru, because everybody else cares about him. Kurogane don't care about nobody. Don't care about these students or whatever. And yeah, like, they're fighting the Abyssal sisters, and everybody's kind of getting their butts kicked by them. And they're also fighting Dread. You see that Dread is able to completely decimate Kurogane, and I saw it coming because it's the debut of a new writer. It's the debut of a new evil writer, so he's going to show off like a lot of his arsenal. And yeah, we saw his rider kick. It's a rider kick, but he ended up completely decimating Kurogane, and all the way to the point where he knocks him out of his suit. Yeah, but yeah, throughout this episode, they're trying to get Sabimaru back, and they're trying to talk to him and things like that, but they can't because the malice is just so freaking strong, and the malice is so strong, and they can't get to him. But it does work to a degree. It does work a little bit because he does stop himself from hurting Ichinose twice. he stops himself twice, and he's getting ready to beat Gotchard, or beat Ichinose. But Ichinose, while fighting him, Ichinose was using like just about not every form he's gained, but the first three forms he got in the series. The first three forms he was able to get in the series, he ended up using those, but he couldn't do nothing to him. But you see that Sabimaru was able to counter Ichinose's form changes by using like the same card that he uses, one card, but he using the same Kimi as him, but like a dark version of that Kimi to counter him. And because it's Sabimaru, it has a very good knowledge of Kimis. He has a very good knowledge of the Kimis, and he's able to bring out, and because he's now in this form, he's able to bring out their full potential. Since he can bring out their full potential, he's a lot stronger than Ichinose really is too. Like right now he is. And yeah, he's beating the ever living crap out of Ichinose. Like even when he knocked him unconscious, even when he knocked him out of his suit, he's still standing over him, just punching him over and over again, and nobody can do anything because they're fighting the Abyssal Sisters and they just can't do nothing to him. Like Kurogane is out cold, and then he does get back up. Him and Kudo are still fighting one of the sisters, and they just can't do nothing to her. Like it's a lot. They're not even in Malcolm forms. They're not even in Malcolm forms, and they're whooping these people's butts. But yeah, man, like it gets to the point. It gets to the point where he tries to attack Ringe and stuff like that. Like it was terrible. But then that's when a light shines in the sky, and we see that UFO ends up giving. We see that Ichinose does see like a vision of his UFO form, and like I said before, I thought we were gonna get that form next episode, but I'm still on the thing of him just having to use UFO, because UFO is a full 10, so I'm thinking he might just have to use UFO, and he doesn't have to use any of the Kimi cards, because that form it's big, but it looks dope. It looks really cool. It ain't like the other form we got last week, but that was super bulky and ugly looking. But this form, I feel like it's gonna look cool. But UFO ended up giving him this sword, and Ichinose calls it the Gacha Caliber, and he's able to use this sword on Dread. He ends up slashing Dread once, and it makes the Dread like shut down. Like it makes him shut down, and he tries to get ready to attack the Abyssal Sisters with it, and he ended up passing out from it because rightfully so. He just got greatly beat up, and when he ends up getting greatly beat up, we see that Minato ends up using like a shockwave kind of move, either using like a shockwave kind of attack to make like a big dust cloud to where they were able to escape. And Minato comes to the conclusion that we're gonna need some higher up people to come help y'all, because y'all are not ready for something like this. Like, and that's when Kurogane comes to the head of it. He kind of blames everybody. He's like, yeah, like we lost because y'all's ideals and all this other stuff y'all believe. Like we could have died today. Like he says that, like we could have died today. Like Ichinose would call himself a hotshot alchemist, but doesn't even know the basics of it. Like Kurogane's pissed. Yeah, he gotta like, but Ichinose did agree with him. Like Ichinose was like, if I could have been stronger, I could have protected everybody. And everyone, he's right. We all could have died today, and I never thought about that. Like I never thought about this getting dangerous, so dangerous to the point where we could die. So, yeah, this episode wasn't no jokes, wasn't no funny about it, man. It was just straight up dread, pun intended. But man, I wonder what they're gonna do now. I mean, like next episode, we're gonna get the debut of his UFO X form. But I wonder how long Dread is gonna last. I wonder how long this is actually gonna last, and if they do end up saving Sabimaru, is Sabimaru gonna take this and make the Dread thing his own, like completely repurpose it? I can see that happening. I can see that him taking this power, conquering it, and making it change into something else. Or I could see them taking it from him and maybe giving it to someone else, and way later on down the line, and him, like when this whole Dread arc is over, either them destroying it, or one of them using it themselves, or giving it to someone else. Like, there's a lot that can be there's a lot that can happen when it comes down to this, because I don't think so, because most likely Sabi Maru is not going to be this forever. And they also said in the preview for next episode that the more and more he uses the Dread driver, his lifespan shortens. So we gotta get this off of him quick. We gotta say Sabi Maru quick before this thing downright just offs him. But yeah, this episode was cool. Like, this was a really big turn for Gotchard. Like, I wonder how all of you and how a lot of other people are going to feel about Gotchard now. Like, because this episode was dark, and there was a lot of blood, and a lot of people our main characters got beat up. Everybody almost could have died. Someone got turned evil. Someone was taken. Like, where is the story gonna really go from here? And how are we gonna get Sabi Maru back? Because I hope this Dread thing lasts a while. Like, don't have this be like this episode and then like next episode they free him or whatever. Nah, I at least want this to last at least 5 episodes. Like, how long is this whole Dread thing gonna last? But other than that, this episode was dope. I really like Kamen Rider Dread. I like his design. It's very simple. It's not too freaking bulky looking. It looks like he looks like an evil rider. Like, he really does look like an evil rider. I don't know, even if you did make a good air quotes good version of this form, I don't know what it could possibly look like. Maybe change the helmet, I don't know. But yeah, like, what are y'all gonna do with this? But yeah, you guys, let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about this episode of Kamen Rider Gotchard. Let me know, how do you feel about the Kamen Rider Dread form? And if you like this video, please watch another one, because that's how the algorithm works, and it greatly helps out this channel. The video that you see popping up in the cards and the video that you see pops up in the video, please watch those videos, hit like, subscribe, share the stuff out. I really appreciate it if you guys share the content, things like that, because I'm getting new subscribers and stuff, and I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to get this place, trying to get my channel back up like my last channel was. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is another channel. I won't go too deep into it, but I have another video on my channel called YouTube Killed My Channel. So yeah, check that video out. But it's like basically like the first video I ever did on this channel, so it's easily you'll find it. But other than that, I'm gonna see you guys next time. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Remember, stay henshined.